You're listening to the HNC Let's Talk podcast, hosted by Dexter Brooks. Thanks for tuning in to HNC Let's Talk podcast. We partner with subject matter experts to provide candid conversations on health and lifestyle. Here at HNC Let's Talk podcast, mental, physical, spiritual, financial, and health are all connected. This episode of HNC Let's Talk podcast is sponsored by HealthNet Co. Together, we make insurance simple.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dexter Brooks, your host with HNC Let's Talk podcast. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Today, we're going to discuss a new law that was passed within the state of Colorado regarding health insurance, surprise balance billing. What is surprise balance billing and when does it happen? Beginning January 1st, 2020, Colorado state law protects you from surprise billing. This is sometimes called balance billing. And it may happen when you receive covered services other than ambulance services from an out-of-network provider in Colorado. This law does not apply to all health plans and may not apply to out-of-network providers located outside of Colorado. You need to verify this on your insurance ID card. What you need to do is check to see if you have a code on the card. That code is listed as CO for Colorado -DOI for the Department of Insurance. You will find that on your insurance ID card. If not, this law may not apply to your health plan. Now, the question is, what is surprise balance billing and when does it happen? Now, you are responsible for the cost sharing amounts required by your health plan, including copayments, deductibles, and or coinsurance. If you're seen by a provider or use services in a hospital or other type of facility that are not in your health plan's network, you may have to pay additional costs associated with this care. And these providers or services at hospitals and other facilities are sometimes referred to as out-of-network. Out-of-network hospital facilities or providers often bill you the difference between what the insurance carrier decides is the eligible charge and what the out-of-network provider bills as the total charge. This is called surprise or balance billing. There are times when you cannot be balance billed, and one of those times is during emergency services. When you receive services from emergency medical care, usually the most you can be billed for emergency services is your plan's in-network cost sharing amounts, which are copayments, deductibles, and coinsurance. You cannot be balance billed for any other service amount. This includes both the emergency facility and any providers you may see for emergency care. Non-emergency service at a in-network or out-of-network facility, the hospital or facility must tell you if you are an out-of-network location or at an in-network location. That is using out-of-network providers. It must also tell you what types of services you may be provided by an out-of-network provider. And you have the right to request that in-network providers perform all services. That is, all covered medical services. However, you may have to receive medical services from an out-of-network provider at an in-network provider if not available. When this happens, the most you can be billed for the covered services is your in-network cost sharing amount, which is copayment, deductibles, or coinsurance. These providers cannot bill you for additional services. Then you do also have additional protections. The insurance carrier will pay out-of-network providers and facilities directly. Again, you are only responsible for paying your in-network cost sharing for covered services. The insurance carrier will count any amount you pay for emergency services or certain out-of-network services towards your in-network deductible and out-of-pocket limit. Now, your provider, hospital, or facility must refund you any amount you overpay within 60 days of you reporting the overpayment to them. And also, a provider, hospital, or other type of facility cannot ask you to limit or give up these rights. Now, if you receive these services from an out-of-network provider, hospital, or facility in any other situation, you may still be balance billed, or you may be responsible for the entire bill. If you intentionally receive non-emergency services from an out-of-network provider or facility, you may also be balance billed. If you do receive a bill for amounts other than the copayment, deductible, and or coinsurance, please contact the phone number listed on the back of your insurance ID card, or contact the Colorado Division of Insurance at 303-894-7490 or 1-800-930-3745. Now, that's a different process for ambulance information. You may be balance billed for emergency ambulance services you receive if the ambulance service provider is publicly funded fire agency. But state law against balance billing does not apply to private companies that are not publicly funded fire agencies. Non-emergency ambulance services such as ambulance transport between hospitals are not subject to the state law against balance billing. If you receive such services and they are not service covered by the insurance carrier, you may receive a balance bill. This new regulation shall become effective April 1st, 2020. Now that is exactly what is surprise balance billing and when does it happen. I want to thank everyone for listening today to HNC Let's Talk podcast. We look forward to our next episode. Have a great day.